Welcome back to another episode of the Dead by Daylight Killers, and today we are doing the Onryo. The Onryo, let's just do it in American terms, the Ring. We are doing the Ring today. The woman that comes out of the TV and gives you 7 days. Yeah, that woman. That's the exact same woman, by the way. There's a lot to talk about with this woman. We're gonna have to break this down, people, so get ready. We're about to learn something today. There's a lot to learn. Let's get in on the gameplay. Alrighty, welcome back. This is the Onryo, aka The Ring. And yes, we all know this girl very, very well. I'm sure most horror people in their life have saw The Ring at some point in their life. There's so many different Ring movies out there. I'm sure you've probably seen one of them if you're a big horror fan. But there's a lot to read. There's a lot to read with this one. The perks are the Call of the Brine, Merciless Storm, and Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. So Call of the Brine, after damaging a generator, this perk becomes active for 60 seconds. The generator regresses at 125% of the normal regression speed, and you can see its aurora in yellow. Merciless Storm, when the generator reaches 90% in progress, the survivor is working on the generator will face the continuous skill checks. If they miss or stop repairing, the generator is blocked by the entity for 20 seconds. Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. You form a psychic connection with the entity and the alter rules of the trial. At the start of the trial, up to 4 random hooks are changed into Scourge Hooks. You see their auroras in white. When a survivor is hooked from a Scourge Hook, all other survivors have their auroras revealed for 7 seconds. Okay. These are all really good. This one has been nerfed. It's been nerfed more than once in a day's time. So, in their own right, each one of them is going to help us out in this match. But that's just part of it. I need to get deep into the character now. There's a little bit of reading. But here we go. Through the medium of the mysterious videotape, Sadako spreads her curse to unwitting viewers and causes their untimely deaths. Before manifesting the Onryo, I'm just going to say the Ring, so, you know, gains the undetectable status effect and is invisible to survivors, but becomes immediately visible within the 24 meters of them. Manifestation, physically manifest to attack survivors. Press and hold the power button to manifest into material form in your current position for a brief duration. After manifesting, the Onryo will continue to be intermittently visible to survivors within the 24 meters. Afterward, she will be fully visible within 24 meters for as long as she remains manifested. She can demonifest, I know, what a word. Anyway, we're gonna call it demonifest. Demanifest, that's what it is. Demanifest, my god, words. By pressing and holding the power button. Projection, can also take material form by projecting herself through a TV. Press the ability button while looking at the powered TV to project into it, shutting the TV off. In the process, all survivors within 16 meters of the TV gain condemned progress. A fully condemned survivor is revealed by killer instinct and can be killed once down. Survivors can temporarily turn off TVs with the retrieve tape action. This adds condemned progress to the survivor. While holding a tape, the survivor can continue turning off other TVs, further gaining condemned for their doing so. One specific TV will have its aurora highlighted to the survivor. This TV allows the survivor to spread the Ring's message by inserting their tape. Doing so removes some condemned progress. That's a lot of reading. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. In easy terms, I will explain this more when we get into the video here in a moment. We're going to try to get our 4K with her, and I'm going to break down these little TVs and all of that in here and what exactly she all does. So you explain it a little bit better than their word of a cluster up there. So let's get into the game. Alright, Garden of Joy with the Onryo. I'm going to call it the ring. We're going to go with the ring. It's easier to say when I'm talking about a bunch of stuff. So that's what we're going to go with. As you can see, that manifest in the middle, that is how you come out of cloaked and uncloaked to attack. Kind of in similar form of the Wraith in a way. The Wraith's pretty much the same. You have to uncloak to be able to hit somebody. That's pretty much how she works too. Right now they can hear me. Right now they can't hear me. It goes back and forth. It's either working on the gen, they can't hear. And then you uncloak. And now they can. Call the Brine works 24/7 as you pop a gen. As you can see, it's spinning on the right, going around, and making that thing regress 125%. So it's doing some damage. This match is very competitive. It is. It is a very competitive match. You will see. I actually didn't think I had the 4K here. I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, because they were working really well as a team this whole entire time. As you can see, you can teleport to the TVs that they have not pulled the tapes out of yet. I kind of gave up on going around circles. He's just standing up there on the roof. I was trying to wait and see if he was going to jump down and run after that person, but he never did, sadly. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I was like, yeah, he's not going to go. As you can see, they were really good. They were a good team. They worked together. Obviously, I personally don't use the Onryo, the ring. I don't use her all the time. So it was pretty competitive for me to be able to try and get a 4K, because it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. When you don't use, as you can see there, going through the TV, you do have a little bit of a speed boost when you come out of that. So you gotta try to hit them on release. If you don't, then it goes back to normal, so. I was surprised I never connected. Now, those TVs in the long run are going to help me out a lot. See, it's nice being able to teleport straight to generators. I figured the guy that was working on that generator would still be around in the area, but he wasn't. This guy just loved this killer shack. And he didn't touch this gen, and there he is. They kept going over here to these two generators through most of the match, which kind of screwed them in a way. I probably, if I was them, I would have did the gen that was all the way over on the other side of the house and got it out of the way. But they didn't. They kept over here trying to get these ones, which in turn screwed them in the long run. See, because they were always over here trying to work on them. Every time I would pop them, they would come right back. And it'd be easy to come right back to them. And he was obviously trying to get me to chase him, so I would leave the area so somebody could work on the gen, so... As you can see, just kept coming back, coming back, coming back. I went into the wrong TV. That was a mess up on my part. I thought he was going to DC there for a moment. As you can see, they worked really well as a team. It's just they weren't really comprehending, like, they pretty much genned themselves, those two over there. So the smart thing would have been to do the one in the killer shack and do the one that was on the road. But they didn't do that. They stuck over there with the two that was on that side by the door. And doing that pretty much killed their chances. See, it was always that generator. And he finally got it. Now, with that generator done, it would have been more easier to do the one that was behind me right now, the one that's in the road, that one, than to do these two over here together, which was going to make my life, you know, a lot more easier. But that's not what happened. There's the call of the brine for 125% regression. And now they're back to where they started before. See, they kept trying to go to that one generator when they had the other two. This one was all the way over there. Like, I didn't understand that. I would have never played it like that. I would have went over there away from them generators, trying to get that one done over there. See? Not even touched. Two misses and a hit. And now they would have to go down to the basement to get her. So they would have to leave their gens that they're working on. And then right back to the TV again. And then a one left, and I seen the scratch mark. It was over. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the 4K with the ring. Done and in the books. We had the 34 on the top. Man. The perks, Call of the Brine, Merciless Storm, and last but not least, Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. Those are all three of the ring's perks. Pretty good killer, to say the least. I enjoy playing her. She's alright. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate a like on the video and hit the bell so you know when other videos are coming out. We got another probably killer one coming to you really soon. And you all have a great rest of your day. and I'll see you on another video here on the channel. Have a good one.